Hello everybody, it's I, Freddy Fredericks and Freak Bear, and Glamrock Freddy Fredericks and Freak Bear, and Yoshi, and Pillow Freddy Fredericks and Freak Bear. And we are back because we have read the second story of Tales from the Pizza Place, which is called Drowning, because it's all about drowning. Kind of. Maybe. Half of it. We'll explain. So, last story we read Nexi, which was about basically somebody Astrid trusting a Megan-like toy, and she got plastic 5 or something, I'm not sure. So yeah, now there's the next one. So spoilers ahead. And also, by the way, the third story, we should remind you this, it's coming out either Monday or Tuesday next week, because we want to focus on Guardians of the Galaxy on Friday, and also FGF's birthday and other stuff. So yeah, here's the next story up called Drowning. So it's about a teenager named Kara with her two friends Lola and hold up. Francine, yeah, that's the name, Francine, I just had to check. Basically, hold on. So we see them waiting on a line. They're going to play some virtual experience thing. Sounds similar to the AR experience in Under Construction. Actually, this story is very similar to Under Construction. Anyways, so basically, they wait in a line to go play a virtual experience. Lola and Francine want to choose the Coast City, while Carl wants to choose the underwater park. But they just go. But they get frustrated and they go for Coast City. Zach gets them up. The reason why he's the attendant, he's important later on, so we have to mention his name. He gets them set up and ready, and they are then they go to this experience. They go to multiple rides, I think. Basically, it's like the AR system, but virtual realitized. And then a few minutes later, after they gone to 3 rides, it ended, and Kara's frustrated because it only took like a few minutes, and she wished it was longer because they had to wait so long in the line. So they decided to go through a few more stuff and then decide to leave until Kara decides to go back, and she said pretend she has to go to the restroom, but then she goes back, asks Zach about something called the hyper time thing, where basically it makes you think something is longer than what it actually is. So Kara decides to use wants to test out the thing and test out the hyperlifting. So she chooses the water park and sets the hyper time thing to 1, which means it'll only be like 5 minutes to everyone else, but to her will be like 1 hour. So yeah, she basically enters in the virtual experience. And first, it's a safe, happy water park until she hears a whisper, and then she saw this, a little black girl with black hair, and immediately I thought this was Golden Freddy, because you might remember all the theories about the Princess Crest, about how lots of people were thinking that she is Golden Freddy. Yeah, right. Yeah, she's Golden Freddy. And I feel like this may have proven that a little bit more, because of how this is a virtual. I'm not sure. That's what I think. So Golden Freddy. We'll just call her Golden Freddy or Cassidy. Golden Freddy is whispering her. Kara decides to go try to check it out, what's going on, and then Golden Freddy pulls her in, telling her to not leave, and of course Kara wants to leave, and now she is trapped in the water pool. And she felt, and throughout it's basically she's explored throughout the water park, though to her it feels like it's been more than an hour, thinking that it felt real. In fact, when everything she thought felt so real, making her think she's trapped in the VR thing. which probably could be it. Because if you don't know, for under construction, people have been theorizing that the Maya is actually trapped in, actually got her conscience stuck in the AR experience. This could be the similar thing that's happening here. She might accidentally got her conscience trapped in the virtual experience, though we're not sure. Anyway, so we actually, I think what happened first. I think one, and she either goes to the old house first, or hold on. I think I'm trying to remember this. I think she realizes that if she saves she was thinking of this like a video game, where if she saves her, then they're out. So she then decides to save her. So then she enters a old house, which she thinks it's the Golden Freddy's old house, which could be. And she starts looking for everywhere. Also, we usually jump back to Lola and Francine. They're getting curious to where Kara is, so they start looking for her. But anyway, back to the important stuff. So either the flashback happens, they're like flashbacks, or what would he call them, flashbacks? They're more like virtual flashbacks that she's actually experiencing in real time. But basically, one of them, which is actually explained, was about how her cousin, I forgot the name, Peggy, right? How she climbed on a tree and I think fell and almost hit her head. I think we get flashback to like some sort of virtual flashback later on in the story. But I think she then eventually finds Golden Freddy. Then the whole house floods, and then she grabs her again, making her not trust her anymore. So she tries to leave. But why does she get some weird flashbacks? Then I forgot what happens next. Hold up. I think then we get cut back to Lola and Francine and them trying to continue looking for her. Oh wait, I think she goes. Then she's back in the water pool thing. And then she gets trapped in a mirror maze. Yeah, she gets trapped in a mirror maze. So she's escaping, running away. And she gets hallucinations of her friends and parents being mean to her. And I think then she goes to some... I'm not sure where she... Then she goes into some tube where she realizes she found a way out. So I think first she goes to some area where it's just basically nothingness, and then she finds some, then it turns into watery pool stuff, and then she finds some type of tube thing and tries to climb out. I think that's definitely what I remember. Anyways, we'll come back to Lola and Francine. They go find Zach, and they ask about where's Kara, and then he tells her how he let her experience the thing for a little bit, so they go to get her. But back to Kara, she goes climbing until she falls out. I think falls, and then is flat, and Golden Freddy takes her. And I'm not sure what she does. Golden Freddy does to her. Then we come back to Lola and Francine. They found her, and she's dead, and that's how the story ends, basically. So, yeah, that's the story, Drowning. What is there to talk about? Well, to be fair, what's there to talk about is... Well, the little girl who we call saying is Golden Freddy. I think it's Golden Freddy. I mean, they even said about saving the princess, and this thing is called Princess Crest. I think this is what's... Or maybe Kara's... What if... I don't think Kara's the princess. No, I think it's still Golden Freddy. Though, what if there are multiple... I'm not sure. Though, for some reason, Golden Freddy took Kara with her. I don't know if that's something to do later on in security, because we don't see Kara in the weird Princess Quest game, if they're even the same thing. I think they are, but I'm not sure. Or maybe Oh, you never know. The black-haired girl could be Vanessa. Nah, it cannot be Vanessa. It's definitely going to Freddy. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, how we could talk about how this is related to under construction. Yes, as we said, both Maya and Kara probably both got their conscious sucked into the thing. So, is it that these AR and VR things just dangerous in general? In under construction, it did said that the AR and VR thing were both locked. Maybe this explains why they get locked. Maybe drowning is before under construction. It could be. That would make a lot of sense. Now, anything else to connect to the lore? I mean, the old house thing? Not really. Yeah, I honestly don't know what else. There was really not that much to theorize. So yeah, this is pretty much a short video. Thought it would be longer, but nah. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Really not that much to say. But we have the third story. Let's figure out what that is. Where's the rate pay? Alright, let's figure out the last story. 3, 2, 1, it's the Mimic. Whoa, wait a minute, the Mimic? Oh crap, remember, why is that so important? Actually, let's look at the description of this story. In a Fazbear Entertainment engineer's custom project has surprises in store for anyone who counters it. Oh, frick. If you're wondering why, that's so important, throughout the, epilogues, the characters have been dealing with something called the Mimic. Well, they call it the Mimic because it's been mimicking multiple animals. Which we thought was Burn Trap, but then we started having the feeling that it could not be Burn Trap. Now, the fact that we're getting a story about the Mimic could finally prove if this is actually Burn Trap or something completely different. Okay, now I'm getting excited. But anyways, that's something will be coming out either next Monday or next Tuesday. So, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody!